Hey there, good looking. Do you want to strengthen the back of the arm, your triceps? Yeah, I hear ya. Today's workout, we are focusing solely on the triceps while also getting into your abs and deep core muscles. You ready? Awesome. Now, before we get going though, you do need some tools. So I want you to grab what you consider are 2 different sizes of moderate weight for you. Okay? Awesome. Let's go. Hey there! Hey, I'm PJ from fitnesswithpj.com, and I help women over the age of 40 get fit and strong. So hey, if that interests you, this is what this channel is all about. So click that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and let's continue this journey as a team. Now today's workout, we are hitting the triceps and the abs hard, and this is also day 4 of my 10-day arms and abs challenge. So bravo to all of you amazing women doing that. So let's get ourselves warmed up. As we do, I'll chat about the workout and then boom, away we go. Let's start with arm circles. Our shoulders will be working a little bit, but it is a lot of triceps. So I hope you don't have to pick anything up tomorrow. Just saying. And if you're part of the 10-day challenge, you're thinking, oh geez, PJ, yeah, we still have, another 6 days of workouts. Don't worry, I got you covered. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hands here, press them straight up, get into the shoulders, and now the elbows, get those triceps fired up. As I said, you want those abdominals engaged. So if you're new to the channel, my name's PJ. I've been a personal trainer, fitness instructor, health coach for 25 years. It's a long effing time. And I'm 50 years old myself. My sidekick here, don't worry, he does have the cone of shame on. He's okay. He was just neutered yesterday. His name's George. And yeah, he's in recovery mode. Not very happy with me though. He is not happy with me at all. But who can blame him, right? Last 3, 2, 1. Hip hinge for me, so we want a neutral spine, elbows up, and kick the thumbs back and bring them in. Straightening the arms with every rep. This is a tricep kickback, so I want you to sort of muscle memory this movement. We'll be doing it later on in the workout with dumbbells. So the important part of this one with the kickback is that we have neutral spine, so you keep going while I chat. So what you want is that same spine standing, hinge from the hip, not your waist, same spine here. Okay, so readjust. If you have a mirror by you, take a peek at your form. Last 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take it down for some push-ups. If push-ups aren't your jam, I want you to grab your weights. Real quickly, I'll show you. Elbows out, wrists over elbows, and do some chest presses. Deal? All right, otherwise, you keep doing the chest press until we're done our push-ups. Okay, everybody, let's get set up. Hands a bit wider than the shoulders, abs engaged. Drop the chest down. Now come into high plank and tap each opposite shoulder. Now, if tapping the shoulder isn't gonna work for you, then you just hold for a breath in that high plank and then drop down on the knees for the push-up. Now, if you can do a push-up with chest to ground on the toes, go for it. Remember, we don't want to splay the elbows out though, so protect those shoulders. Elbows are going to point back a little bit, almost like a grasshopper. Perfect. Last 4. When you're in the high plank, keep those hips quiet, warming up the core. 1 more of each. And release. Good boy. All right, shake out those arms. If you need a sip of water, now is a great time to do that. I'm going to demo our first 2 exercises. Okay, you have a quick sip of water. I'll show you. Our first one is a narrow chest press. So this is going to hit more into the triceps. All right, punching straight up. For reference, I'm using 12 pounds. And then while the triceps rest, fingers under bum, legs extended, scissors to work into the abs, okay? 3 rounds, 40 seconds are on the clock. So get your dumbbells. I'm gonna push the timer. Elbows in tight, wrists over elbows, and then press straight up, and then back of the arm hits the ground when you come down. Speed of movement is slow and steady, both the up and the down. As I said, you'll feel more of an emphasis with this one in the back of your arm, your triceps. Back of the neck is long. You don't want that chin jutting up to your ceiling. All right, drop the dumbbells. Place the hands under the bum to give yourself a pelvic tilt. Extend the legs out and fire up those abs and scissor. So when you do a scissor, you want to keep that low back neutral. It's not overarching, nor are you pushing it into the ground. If you feel your low back, what I want you to do is lift those legs up higher. All right, so there's less pressure on the abs to keep that neutral spine. All that's happening is the abs aren't firing up properly to hold neutral, so your back muscles are trying to do the work. You're going to feel your hips in addition to those lovely abdominal muscles of yours. Woo! And yep, on both accounts, time. All right, grab that dumbbell, those dumbbells, the second set. Elbows in tight, everybody. Tuck the chin in, back of the neck is long, go. And then make sure that your knees are bent, feet on the ground, okay? We don't want to do a straight leg. We'll overarch the back and put some stress into the low spine. It's always best to have a bent knee when you're doing exercises. Now, the tricep is a notoriously weak muscle on women. If you've been with me, if you have done my workouts, you know I love to hit the triceps because of that reason. It tends to be a muscle group that's hard for us women to really get some definition on. So I really train them when we do upper body. And then I do a lot of just isolation movements or isolation workouts like we're doing right now. Time. All right, scissors. Put the hands under the bum, pelvic tilt, extend the legs up. If you want a little bit more into the abs, let's lift the head and the shoulders off the mat. Why not? Good boy, George. We've tried different variations of cones for him, and he's too smart. He gets himself out of all the other ones. So we have to use that one, the worst one to put on a dog. Whew. Lift the head and shoulders up more, hit more of those abs. Come on, you guys, last few seconds, time. All right, one more of each, and then we move on. Elbows in, ready, set, back and neck long, go. I didn't know they actually call that an Elizabethan cone. It's mimicking the Elizabethan collars that the women used to wear. Back in the days, we used to wear corsets and spent our days bearing children in the kitchen. Oh, shit, glad that's over, huh? Hey, if you're in the kitchen and want children, that's good. But that's your choice now, right? Back then, it wasn't. Now we have choices. Time. Last scissors. I've been watching Go, the Spanish Princess on, I don't know what network it's on, but it's about the Tudor ages and Elizabethan age, kings, queens. And women basically had no rights back then. Whew. Almost there, you guys. Come on. See if you can lift those shoulders up a little higher. Time. Whew. Good job. Good boy, George. All right, come on up. We've got tricep kickbacks to windmill. If you joined me in my workout yesterday, we did windmills, so we're going to perfect it some more. I want you to grab one dumbbell I'm using a 12 for my triceps, and then I'm gonna use a 10 for my windmill, okay? Left arm for me. We want a hip hinge, just like we did in warm-up. Elbow up, okay? Lean into that front thigh and kick back. If you have a coffee table close by, you can hold on to that as well. Chair, okay, couch. But I just want you to lean up on something that takes some of the pressure off the low back. Straighten the arm completely and then bring it down till it's almost towards the shoulder, but not all the way. I want to keep some constant tension in the triceps. When the timer goes, we'll stay with this left arm for a windmill move. If you're Dutch, you'll love it. Time. All right, like I said, I'm gonna drop down a dumbbell. If you're a beginner, I want you to go with no dumbbells, okay? So you won't be mirroring me, but left arm straight up, right toe pointed away, other foot pointed towards me, feet shoulder width apart. Now push the hips to your left, slide the hand down the inside of the thigh. You want to keep wrist, top shoulder in line with bottom shoulder, bottom wrist, and then back up, hips squared. Do it again. So literally push the hip to give yourself that space to slide the hand down and come down. Now, if you have no weight and you think, you know what, I might be able to try this with weight, give it a try. I just want you to make sure you get your form first, because this can be very stressful on the shoulder. And I want you to work out for a long time. I don't want you to injure yourself, take a break, and then come back a few months later. All right. Same arm, same thing. I'm gonna grab my 12, tricep kickbacks, ready, go. Straighten the arm, give the back of the arm a squeeze right there. It truly does improve your form as well as your results if you give the squeeze of the muscle, feel the muscle we're trying to train. We're not being mindless when we strength train, okay? Cardio, you can be mindless, right? One foot in front of the other, we can all do that. But strength training, we want to put our mind into our muscle, and the results are better. Woo! Oh my. 12 pounds was ambitious. Time. Woo! All right, I'm dropping down. This is our final set, and then we'll switch arms. So feet are shoulder width apart, and then notice this one toe's pointed away from me. Straighten this arm, keep this elbow locked out, push the hips towards George, and come back. I have no idea how I'm going to keep that cone on this poor guy they want it on for 2 weeks. If you're a vet or a vet assistant, like, do they heal quicker and they just say 2 weeks, you know, to cover their butts? Could I take it off of him in 7 days? I feel so sorry for the poor guy. And as I said, we've tried other versions, and he just got out of them. All right, here we go. Other arm. I'm grabbing my 12. Elbow up. Hey, buddy, we're talking about you. Trying to find a solution for you. Woo! Now, this is also going to show you if you've got one arm stronger than the other. So try not to drop down the weight. See if we can keep the same weight. You might do fewer reps on the weaker side, but we want to build that side up. So let's see if we can keep the same weight. Time. All right, now, what do we want? We want that left toe pointed away, okay? Now it's our right arm. Again, you're not mirroring me, right? Now I'm going to push my hips away from George now towards my right and come down. Everything straight, arm, upper arm, bottom arm. Be aware that this dumbbell doesn't float behind you. So we're trying to keep it strong in the shoulder joint. Woo! My triceps, and triceps are assisting on this. Ah, and this is my weaker arm. Just thought I would share everything that's going on in my body right now. Time. Yeah, I'm not like other fitness channels. All right, I'm gonna keep this 10-pound for the kickbacks. Damn it, I need to finish this. Here we go. Woo, because I do not think I will finish this with good form. So I know I said earlier, try to keep the dumbbell and just do less reps, but you also have to know when to tap out. Put your ego aside. Oh, George, sorry, man. You got an itchy leg? Is that what you want? There you go. Oh, yeah. Keep kicking back. I'm attending to my dog. That's a good boy. Yeah, that's got to suck if you've got an itchy paw or something. You got that thing on. All right. Left toe pointed away, okay? Right arm extended. Here we go. Ready? Push the hip away from that left leg and down and up. Yeah, I don't know if we're even going to be able to brush our teeth tomorrow after this workout. Oh, he's on the move. Watch out. Time. That's a good boy. You lie down. Lie down. All right. Dumbbell in each hand. Sorry, George, you can't. You cannot. I'm using 10s. We have 25 tricep kickbacks, so just what we were doing, but now both arms at the same time. So remember what I cued in warm up? We want that hip hinge, neutral spine, dumbbells up. Now I'm gonna count. If you go slower, don't worry, all right? You can continue going or you can move on with me. All right, here we go, ready? Up and 1, 2, George, it's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we're going to 25, 14, 15, here we go, last 10. Woo, hello triceps. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, yeah. We're not done yet, people. All right, dumbbells down. We have 2 rounds, plank ups to planks, okay? I'll coach you through that. If you don't like the plank ups, you're gonna do that first movement that we did, elbows in, okay, like so. And then your second move, if you don't like planks because the shoulders or neck, you'll do bicycles. All right, if you're joining me, on your knees to modify, start in a plank position on the forearms. Now take the left hand under the wrist, under the shoulder, pardon me, then the right, and then the left down and the right. Now lead with the right arm. So we're leading with a different arm each time we step ourselves up. Trying to place that hand right underneath the shoulder. That's what's gonna work the triceps the hardest. And then we're keeping the core engaged, the hips are not rocking, so that we work those abs. Hey, George. When the timer goes, we get a 10-second break, and then we just simply go into a plank. So yeah, this is gonna be a nasty little business for the arms and shoulders. Time. So if you're not doing the plank, remember those bicycle crunches, that's your other option. Ready, set, from the knees or toes, and hold. Good boy. If you're starting to feel your low back, here's what I want you to do. Tighten up your glutes, okay? And see if the glutes can take a little bit of the pressure off of your back. You also have that option of dropping the knees. And if you're like, PJ, I'm already on my knees, then pike the bum up a bit, okay? And that'll help out. Good boy. Time. Whew. Okay, another round. So if you're not doing the plank ups, bring those elbows in with your dumbbells and presses. Otherwise, let's go. Knees or toes, alternate your lead arm. Now, if you're on your toes, feet apart, and that's going to help you keep those hips squared. Woo-wee. Yeah, it's getting tough. Time. Whew. Okay, final plank. Ready? Or bicycle crunches if planks aren't your jam. Hold. All right, now tighten out those bum muscles. Shoulders are pulled back and down. Remember, we want a nice looking plank, so don't pike that bum up too much. Should be level with your ground. Pull your shoulders back and away from the ears. Belly button drawn in towards the spine. And just breathe, baby. We're almost there. Right, George? Time. Whew. All right. Okay, grab yourself some water. Yes, George is gone. Oh my goodness, where'd he go? The magic of editing. Loving husband came home. Hey, grab some water, you guys. Loving husband came home and grabbed George. I think he's really uncomfortable right now with his incision. So listen, I'm not done with you yet though. Just because George is gone doesn't mean you get to leave me. We have to do a tricep finisher and then a wonderful, beautiful ab finisher. You're welcome. All right, tricep finisher. We're stepping, we've got 3 moves. Each move we add 10 more reps. Our first one is called a tricep dip. We're doing it seated. Drop the elbows down, see if you can get the forearms to touch the ground all the way and then extend back up, okay? To modify, obviously not as great as range of motion. Here we go. Try to stay with my count. If you can't, I want you to move on to the next exercise when I move on. Here we go. 1, 2, abs tight here, 3, 4, 5, straighten the arms with each rep, really squeeze through those triceps, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, grab the heavier of your moderate dumbbell in a kneeling, half kneeling position, or you can stand if this bothers your knees. Arms straight up. Here we go. Dumbbell goes behind the head for 20. 1, 2, straighten those arms, squeeze those triceps. 3, come on. 4, put your mind in that muscle. 5, 6, 7, woo, hello triceps. And 8, again, 9, 10, we have 10 more. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skull crushers for 30 and then we're done. Beginners, keep this one dumbbell. Intermediate, advanced, grab 1 for each hand. Kneeling, or pardon me, lying on the ground, knees are bent, elbows lined up with the shoulders. Now drop those hands all the way down, dumbbells touch the ground, and straighten the arms completely, squeeze the triceps. If you have the 1 dumbbell, your dumbbell's gonna come down to your forehead. 3, making it a true skull crusher. 4, whoo. 5, don't move through the shoulder. 6, it's just that elbow joint, bending and straightening. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yep, we got 30, come on, we got this. 13, this is our last tricep exercise. 14, for today. 15, evil trainer giggle there. 16, 17, 18, holy moly, 19, Remember, you can drop down to that one dumbbell, 20, last 10, holding on to it on each hand to modify. 10, 9, 8, but if you can, come on, keep both dumbbells. 7, 6, 5, breathe, we're almost there. 4, 3, come on, keep the tempo, keep up with me. 2, one more, let's do it. 1, holy moly, yes, woo, baby. All right, we now get to do a Tabata for the abs. The first one is 20 seconds of just bringing the left knee in, and you straighten the right leg, just that side, and then the other side, and we alternate 8 rounds. Now heads up, some of you comment down below when we do bicycles and other movements, your hip clunks. We don't want clunking. So if you're finding that you're clunking, I want you to maybe see if you can readjust. Maybe if you externally rotate, internally rotate, bring the leg higher up, see if that helps. If it doesn't, feet on the ground and just drive that knee in, okay? We don't want hip clunking. You're not gonna do a whole heck of a lot of damage, but it's really uncomfortable. I know that because mine clunk sometimes too. And it's just the way we're made. All right, here we go. Round 1, left knee in, right leg extends, go, breathe. Now we want to lift and twist. Try to really get yourself off of that right shoulder. Beautiful. Now that head is being supported by the hands. We're not pushing on it. That neck is in neutral. We're exhaling as we come up. That other leg, your right one, we're lowering it down, time. Lowering it down as close to the floor as we can. Now the other side, round 2 of 8, ready, set, go. Breathe out. Good. So if you're a beginner, you may keep the legs up, right? This may be where you're at right now. You're not moving that limb. Advanced people, we're extending that leg, and you are trying to get that left heel as close to your floor as you can without touching it. That's gonna make those abs work harder to keep that low back, time, stabilized. All right, oh my goodness, my triceps are cramping in this position right now. Here we go, round 3, this is awesome. Yeah, it's the weird things that get me excited. Breathe. This is our last exercise. We stretch, you continue on with your day, so I want you to finish strong with me on this Tabata, okay? Time. Whew. All right. Basically, now we're gonna put that discomfort in the abs so we forget about our arms. Ready, set, go. So my right knee is staying still. It's my left leg that's moving. Time. Whew. If you can, keep those legs up there. Gonna work those hips and thighs for the full 4 minutes. Here we go, back to the left. We're halfway through, go. Are you breathing? I just thought I'd check. Again, you have that option. Don't move the legs, right? Keep them up there in tabletop. Time. But we're still lifting and twisting. That part's not optional. Here we go. Right knee, left shoulder. Ready, set, go. Breathe. Time. Whew. One more each side and then we're done. Here we go. Get those knees over top of the hips. Readjust your form. Go. Left knee stays up. Twisting that right shoulder towards it. Feeling those obliques. Feeling the center abdominal. All fired up. Feeling the thighs fired up. Oh boy, this is good stuff. Breathe. Time. All right, we're 20 seconds away from being done, okay? This is gonna be your best looking bicycle crunch ever. If people were to see this bicycle crunch, they would be in awe. That's how good your form is. Let's do it. Come on, you guys. Time. Oh, drop the feet. Feet hip width apart. Bridge the hips up for me. Now, if you're able to interlace the hands underneath the bum and then walk and pin the shoulders under and open up the chest, front of body. And just breathe. Great job. So, as I promised, we hit the triceps and we hit the abs. Whew. And release the hands, unpin the shoulders, straighten the legs, extend the arms overhead, stretch it fingertips to toes now. Nice ab stretch right here. Rock yourself up to a seated position. I want you to stand. We're going to continue stretching into the abs, and then, yes, we will hit the triceps. All right? You won't mirror me, but left leg over right. Push the right hip away and reach up and over. So this is going to get into the obliques, side of hip. Ah, bravo. Hey, I'm so happy you joined me. And if you're part of that 10-day abs and arms challenge, welcome, and you are kicking it. Right, day 4. Make sure you check in on Patreon when you're done. And if you're not part of the challenge and you're thinking, hey, how do I get in on this fun? Hey, just click subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. I'll let you know the next time I run another one. Here we go, other side. Cross leg over, push the hip away, reach up and over. And release. Let's take one arm behind the back, walk the hand down, give it a little push with the other arm, stretching into the tricep, lean away. Good. Abs engaged. Oh, that feels good, right? So listen, if you enjoyed the workout, hey, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear from you down below. Drop a comment. As I mentioned at the beginning of the workout, if you're over 40 and would love to see more of these workouts, hey, click that subscribe, click the notification bell. Other side. And if you have already and you've been to a few of the workouts and you're not on Patreon with us right now, hey, come and join the amazing community there. It is solely due to the support of my Patreon patrons that we are able to keep this YouTube channel going. So if you go 1 or 2 workouts a month, I think it's worth it. Keeps us going and it keeps you moving. So we would love to see you. You can check out all the information down below in the description. Release, and you did it! Hey, I know if George were here, he would give you a big high five. Hey, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next workout. Bye. Whew. High five. Good luck moving your arms tomorrow.